Good evening and welcome to Greensburg, where the Spartans take on the Pirates in a conference matchup. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Trot Davidson, joined by Camden Schoenfeld. Cam, as we get ready for tonight's heavily anticipated rematch between the Spartans and the Pirates, how do you expect the Spartans to come out tonight?
I expect the Spartans to come out very hot. After last year's disappointing loss in the first round, the Spartans were such high hopes coming into that sectional, favorites, as some would say. And, it just didn't pay off. They lost to Greensburg in the last minutes of the game. They were ahead there towards the end. That's definitely still hanging over their heads. And tonight, it's their redemption time.
Yeah, you mentioned that if we look back into last year's matchup, the conference game last year, they won 43-41, but then they saw Greensburg again in the sectionals, lost 39-36. Cam, they were up really late in that game and just seemed to fall apart in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't remember the game exactly how it went down, but I remember, a lot of mistakes were made on the Spartans' part, a lot of mental mistakes, a lot of things that could have easily been, cleaned up with just a little bit of pace. They got way too fast. That's something I expect the Greensburg Pirates to come out and do tonight, is to try and get the Connersville Spartans to speed up. That seems like a productive thing that teams do against the Spartans. The Spartans run a very slow offense and almost a slow defense, you could call it. But that's what they're known for, and that's what teams, coming into the games against the Spartans, that's what they're preparing for.
Yeah, checking back into looking back how they lost that lead. Their last game against Lawrence North, they were down, I believe, 7 with a minute and a half left to go. They pulled it to 1, but unfortunately just couldn't come back and win the ball game in the Holiday Tournament championship.
Yeah, there was a couple key shots. I look back and you look at Brady Cloyd, made a big shot in the corner, for 3, and just a couple other guys stepped up and really helped out. I believe it was James Williams went out with foul trouble there late in the fourth quarter, so that hurt the Spartans, but still were able to bring it back within 1 to a very talented Lawrence North team.
Let's look a little bit into Greensburg tonight as we look at the rosters. One guy really stands out. That's number 14, Kai Dyer.
Yeah, Kai Dyer is averaging, 18.9 points per game, right around 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. He is playing phenomenal basketball right now.
Yeah, the second leading scorer for Greensburg, is number 34, Jack McKenzie. He's averaging 14 points a game right now, 3.4 rebounds. But other than that, in the scoring column, you have the junior, Addison Barnes-Pettit. He has 7.1. But other than that, no real big numbers in the scoring column for Greensburg.
Yeah, you got Kai Dyer and McKenzie. Jeter Edwards is another one averaging 8.3 points per game with almost 6 rebounds per game. That's, pretty solid. You look and he averages the second most amount of rebounds on the game. So you expect him to be a big man, a good defender down low, and you might even see him post up tonight.
Looking into the team totals, they average right around 59 points a game with 23 rebounds. Cam, they match up really nicely with the Spartans tonight.
They do. Beating the Spartans in the scoring column, losing to the Spartans in the rebound column, losing to them in the assist thing, and steals, they're winning as well. But like you said, on paper, this game is just matched up very well, and you've seen it in the last year's 2 games. They play each other very, very well.
Yeah, they split the series 1-1. If you look at record-wise, they are identical. They're both 6-3 on the year, both 2-0 at conference. Cam, this isn't just a big game for the Spartans as revenge is last year's sectional game, but the past few years, the way the trend has been as the winner of this conference game has gone on to win the conference.
Yeah, absolutely. These are 2 powerhouse teams in the conference when it comes to basketball. And it has been that way for years. These are just 2 very good basketball schools, and, that's going to be a thing that I don't expect to change anytime soon.
Cam, greet the starting lineups tonight.
Yeah, we're starting off with Greensburg. Starting lineup will be number 12, Jeter Edwards, number 14, Kai Dyer, number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit, number 32, Justin Atkins, and number 34, Jack McKenzie. Then you look at Connorsville starting lineup as an all-senior lineup. That would be number 10, Gavin Pearson, number 24, Josh Williams, number 32, Braxton Myers, number 34, Lucas Barron, and number 42, James Williams.
Cam, Spartans coming in with the same starting five as they've had all year, that same senior starting lineup. Really good team chemistry so far in the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got about a minute and a half left to go before tip-off, so we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Coach, the officials officiate, and the spectators be positive. And now, if you will all please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and the brave men and women who serve this nation as Senior Tristan Hamer sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back here in Greensburg, Indiana, the Spartans are set to take on the Greensburg Pirates. Cam, what do you think the keys tonight are for the Spartans to come out with a victory?
Definitely shut down Kai Dyer. I know we've talked about it at school, talked about it with the players. He's a big role. He almost reminds me of Sandman from Shelbyville. Very similar player, scores a lot of points. The Spartans didn't shut down Sandman at Shelbyville, and, that played a big role in them losing in that game. So I think if they can shut down Kai Dyer, I think that's going to be key. And they got to make their free throws. That's just another thing they got to do.
Cam, as we are hearing the starting lineups here in the gym, can we get a refresher on who's starting tonight for the boys?
Yeah, we'll take a look at Greensburg first. Number 12, Jeter Edwards. Number 14, Kai Dyer. Number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit. Number 32, Justin Atkins. And number 34, Jack McKenzie. And you look at Connorsville, the all-senior lineup. Hasn't changed a bit this year, and me personally, I don't expect it to change. But number 10, Gavin Pearson. Number 24, Josh Williams. Number 32, Braxton Myers. Number 34, Lucas Barron. And number 42, James Williams, as the lights go out as Greensburg is being announced.
Cam, we've talked about it a lot in pregame, but I feel like it just needs to be pounded that just the emotions that are running through these boys right now. As, last year, a couple seniors were cut short because of Greensburg. The juniors thought that they could make a run last year. 4 of our 5 starters were a part of that team. Gavin Pearson being the odd man out last year, he comes back. But we talked to him a little bit at school today, and he has the same emotion as the rest of his teammates do because he felt like he could have been a really big role last year to help the Spartans overcome the Pirates in the sectional game.
Yeah, he made the ultimate decision last year to not play. He actually announced with us. I know he touched on it a few times this year, but he did a phenomenal job announcing. But it is awesome to see him back on the court. He plays a huge role. He may not score the most points, but he is the guy who runs the offense for the Spartans. And that's very important to have him back in the lineup. And he's had a great year so far, and it shows, that he hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't. He's been a really good point guard for the Spartans, but, the Spartans team has depth. Blaine Hornsby, Taco Pearson, and Brady Cloyd have been getting – Brady's really come on as of late. He made a couple big threes against Lawrence North, took a charge that ultimately turned into a 3 for him on the other end to pull it with one. Just really good job by the bench stepping up when they need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just moments away from tip-off, it looks like. Number 34, Lucas Barron, and number 34, Jack McKenzie, tip off the ball. It's up, and Greensburg controls it. That's number 12, Jeter Edwards at the top of the key. He passes it over to Kai Dyer. Dyer pump fakes back over to Edwards. Edwards over to 34, Jack McKenzie back up top to Dyer. Dyer hands it off to McKenzie, who kicks it up to Eater. Eater's over to Kai Dyer, who takes a 3 at the top of the key. It's no good around the rim. Braxton Myers comes down with the rebound. He kicks it out to Josh Williams. Josh has the ball at the top of the key as the Spartans set to take on their offense.
Yeah, very good defense there. Switched a lot, something I expect to happen a lot with this fast Greensburg team. And just held them short there. Stayed man-to-man as that probably could have been called a foul, maybe a little bit of a flop, but play on.
Barron over to Josh. Josh has it on the wing. Looks inside to Braxton Myers. Myers looks to drive inside, kicks it back out to Barron. Barron drives inside, back out to Josh Williams. Josh has it looking over the offense. He kicks it over to Barron on the wing. Barron looks inside to James Williams. James puts up his shot. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Braxton Myers. Braxton Myers puts his up, and he's going to be called for a travel. Ooh.
Yeah, let him play there a little bit down low. Probably could have been a couple different fouls. But, letting them play to an extent is, it's all part of high school basketball.
It's a big rivalry, and I'm sure the referees know that too. Let them play tonight. Jeter has it. He drives inside, kicks over to number 34, McKenzie. McKenzie back out to Edwards. Back over to Dyer. Dyer drives baseline. He puts up a shot. It's no good, but he's going to get fouled by.
Fouls on number 24.
We're going to call that one on Josh Williams.
Team first.
You don't like to see that out of Josh this early in the game. You need him to stay out of foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, you absolutely do. A big role for him tonight will be guarding Kai Dyer, limiting him as, you see Kai miss his first free throw. That's, I believe he's a pretty good free throw shooter. Shows it on paper, but this is a very high intensity game. The rest are definitely letting him play.
Dyer missed both his free throws right there. A little bit of a break there for the Spartans as Barron has it at the top of the key. Over to Josh on the wing. Josh looks inside to Braxton Myers. Myers makes a post move, goes up with it. It's off the glass, and it's good. Spartans take an early lead in this one as Kai Dyer pulls up from behind the arc, and it's good.
Yeah, that's something the Spartans can't let happen. Kai Dyer was standing wide open on the wing, and he's going to make that shot 9 times out of 10. So that's something you got to clean up. Looked like maybe just lost a man there, but Coach Brown will have him for that.
Got to run him off the three-point line tonight for the Spartans. They're going to call a charge on Josh Williams. That's 2 early fouls for Josh. Doesn't look like Coach Brown's too happy.
Yeah, no, you'll see Braden Pearson going to check in as Josh Williams will come out of this game. Just hard play. That call could probably go either way, or a no call. Not sure, but play on, I guess.
Edwards has it at the top of the key. That's McKenzie who has it on the block. McKenzie's going to be called for a charge. That's number 5, Braden Pearson, coming off the bench and making an early impact for the Spartans.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Brown loves his charges, that's for sure. Taco with a great play coming off the bench. Just overall, that just shows you how deep this team is. Players coming off the bench and playing a big role.
And that may be the spark that the Spartans need to make an early run here and hopefully put the Pirates out of this one. Gavin Pearson kicks over to Myers. Myers looks to drive inside. He stopped, looks inside to James Williams. James puts hits up. It's no good. Rebound by Lucas Barron. It looks like they're going to call a jump ball. And possession's going to stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting a foul called there on either Myers or Dyer, but they let him play on. That's second or third time so far tonight that there probably could have been a foul called, but we'll just see how physical they let this game get.
Blaine Hornsby checked in there during the out of bounds. Myers looks to dribble inside, kicks it back out to Gavin Pearson. Pearson back over to Barron. Barron shot fakes over to Myers in the corner. Myers wants to look inside. Elects not to. Spartan swinging it around top of the key is Taco Pearson back over to Myers. Myers is going to dribble inside this time, working on Kai Dyer. He kicks it back out to Lucas Barron. Barron back over to Myers, who looks back inside to Barron. It looks like Myers just overthrew him and Barron dribbled it on the baseline. It's going to be Pirate basketball.
Something I'm noticing is Braxton Myers driving down low on Kai Dyer a lot. I don't know if they're trying to get him in foul trouble, which isn't a bad idea by any means. With him in foul trouble, that hurt Greensburg a lot.
Really good drive right there by McKenzie to get it down on the block, but that was number 32, Justin Atkins, who missed the layup. Looks like he went out of bounds on a Greensburg player. It's going to be Spartan ball. Gavin Pearson bringing the ball up for the Spartans. He's guarded by Jeter Edwards. Swings it over to Barron on the wing. Barron back up top to Taco Pearson. Pearson back over to Barron.
Yeah, Spartans running a lot of movement around the offensive, trying to find the open man or get somebody to lose their man.
A lot of Braxton Myers dribbling the ball down on the block. I'd like to see him get going early. Gavin Pearson has it at the top of the key. Over to Barron. Barron spins inside, almost gets it stripped. He puts up a shot. It's no good. He comes back down with it. Steals it from Barnes Pettit, but they're going to call him for a travel.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's hard basketball. That probably was a foul, but once again, the refs are going to let him play. This game is definitely getting physical as we are only 4 or 5 minutes into this game. We'll just see how far they let it go.
Looks like we have a foul on the court, but I believe they're going to call. Yeah, they're going to call Gavin Pearson on the hook there on the defensive side of the ball. Spartans.
James Williams checking in for Lucas Barron.
That's Dyer who has it up top. He was open but didn't shoot it. 34, McKenzie takes his shot from the corner. It's no good. Edwards comes down with the rebound, puts it up, and it looks like they're going to call
foul.
Braxton Myers on the foul.
Yes, Braxton Myers. That'll be his first, team's fourth.
Spartans in.
Yeah, they're already in foul trouble.
Kai Dyer missed a 15-footer long. He hasn't had the start that he wished. He has the only 3 points for Greensburg, but that's something key for Spartans tonight, keeping that foul trouble. Braxton Myers is trapped in the corner. He gets it over to Gavin Pearson, who saves it, kicks it inside to James Williams, over to Myers. Myers puts up a bunny. It's no good. Dyer comes down with the rebound. They're in transition. He gives it up to Jeter Edwards, over to Barnes Pettit. Barnes Pettit over to McKenzie. McKenzie back over to Barnes Pettit. He's going to drive baseline. Him and Blaine Hornsby met on the baseline, and it looks like Blaine stood his ground, and they're going to give the ball to Connersville.
Yeah. Yeah, a good job by, Blaine Hornsby to stay strong, stay up, don't go into him. Just a good no call there, playing hard, as the Greensburg coach did not like that call.
Touch on a little bit that Barnes Pettit, and that's Gavin Pearson for three. It's no good. Barnes Pettit and Blaine are in the same grade. They've been battling since 7th grade. They've been a fun matchup to watch every year.
Yes, they have.
Dyer drives inside. He's going to get the foul call. Shot doesn't go, and he's going to have 2 free throws upcoming.
Not sure who they're going to call there. I believe Lucas Barron.
Yeah, they're going to call Lucas Barron on that one.
His first.
Kai Dyer's 0 for 2 on free throws today. Let's see what he does here at the line. Awaiting his first free throw. This first one's up and good. Stretching the Pirate lead to 2. Dyer's second free throw is up, and it is also good. Dyer has all 5 for the Pirates. The Pirates are up 5-2. Gavin Pearson bringing the ball up. He gives it to Lucas Barron. Barron's going to give it back to Pearson. Gavin Pearson over to Taco Pearson, back over to Lucas Barron. Barron drives inside. He's going to put his shot up. It's good. Barron's got 2 and cuts that lead down to 1.
Yeah, Spartans are not letting this game get out of hand, and, Greensburg isn't pulling away. This is a very good basketball game, about what we expected.
Dyer over to Edwards. Edwards mishandles it, but he gets it back at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Dyer. Dyer's deep 3, no good off the back of the rim. Yep, good call right there. We're going to call number 22, Abe Tebby, on the foul.
Yeah, that was good. Like you said, a very good call. Tebby was definitely reaching around and pushing on Taco Pearson. Like I said, just a good foul. As you see, who's that? Gavin Pearson, I believe, just checked it back in for the Spartans. For Blaine Hornsby. Or Braxton.
I believe it was Braxton Myers. That's Gavin Pearson that has it up top. Swings over to Taco Pearson, back over to Gavin Pearson. Back up top to Taco Pearson. Looks inside to Barron. Barron looks inside to James. James backing his man down, kicks over to the corner to, that's Braxton Myers. He's going to draw the charge on Kai Dyer.
The blocking foul on Kai Dyer, yeah.
Blocking foul.
But I think that's exactly what Braxton Myers has been trying to do all night. That's Kai Dyer's first foul of the night. I think that's key. If they can get him in foul trouble, get him out of the game, that's going to slow the Greensburg offense down a lot.
Myers has it in the corner. They're going to call, I believe it's an official timeout. Kai Dyer's limping around on the court. I believe, the referee's talking to the coach. I don't know what about. Are they?
Yeah, they're
going to
making somebody come out of the end.
Number 20, Stringer in for Greensburg.
I believe that's number 20, Bryce Stringer, making his first appearance of the night. Gavin Pearson throws a lob up to Taco Pearson.
Yeah, in a 5-4 game here with 30 seconds left. The Spartans want to take the last shot. Just get a good look here. Try and go into the half with a 1 or 2 point lead.
Braxton Myers puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound. It's juggled around. Jeter Edwards comes down with it in transition. He's driving rim to rim, gets stopped, kicks it back over. That's Barnes Pettit that has it on the wing. Over to McKenzie. McKenzie dribbling around. He wants to take a shot. We're going to call a charge with exactly 3 seconds left to go. It looked like McKenzie was getting a little aggressive right there, and Braxton Myers just drew a charge.
Yeah, and that's McKenzie's second foul of the night, 4 on Greensburg. That's another guy. If they can get McKenzie in foul trouble, their second leading scorer, that could be key. That's another big offensive power that Greensburg, wouldn't have.
Josh Williams checks back into the ball game. He puts up a half court. It's no good. At the end of one, Connersville Spartans find themselves down 1, 5-4. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center. Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Back here in Greensburg, Indiana, Spartans find themselves down 1, 5-4 to the Greensburg Pirates. Cam, I thought coming into this game it was going to be a lot higher scoring than this, but defense has just really come out and been strong for both teams tonight.
Yeah, they have, but you expect the legs to get tired. Both teams starting to run the ball a little bit more. I expect the score to change quite a bit here. I expect a lot more people to score, especially for Greensburg. Kyle only having all 5 of their points as he takes another shot and misses. Like you said earlier, definitely has not had the start that he's wanted to.
We look at it, we see it started 1-2. He had 5, all 5. I mean, if he keeps going this way, he'll have 20. He'll get his own, but they didn't jump out to the lead they wanted to. Connersville going with Taco Pearson and their other 4 starters to start the second quarter. That's Braxton Myers that has it at the top of the key. Still guarded by Kai Dyer. He swings it over to Gavin Pearson on the wing. Pearson over to Barron in the corner. Barron looks to drive inside, kicks it over to Gavin Pearson, over to Taco Pearson. Taco over to Barron. Barron's going to drive. Kick over to Gavin Pearson, over to Taco Pearson. Taco's 3 from the wing is good. Spartans regain the lead at 7-5.
Yeah, very good look there for Braden Pearson. Almost looked like could have used another pass, but he took the shot. And, it was a beautiful shot, nothing but net. He's done a pretty good job of shooting the ball this year.
Jeter has it at the top of the key. Over to Dyer. Dyer back up top to Jeter. Over to Tebby. Tebby gives it up to Barnes Pettit, who's inside guarded by James Williams. Looks like he had it poked out. Looks like Barnes Pettit may be hurt, but the Spartans are on the run. Barron puts up a shot. It's good. That's 4 for Barron tonight.
Yeah, Spartans starting to get a lead here. They definitely can't stop now. Definitely got to stop Greensburg on this possession, though, as that'll be a foul on Braden Pearson.
Yeah, it looks like Taco just got his feet tangled up. Couldn't stay in front of his man and hooked him.
Team 6.
That's number 34, Jack McKenzie, checking back into the ball game for the Greensburg Pirates. He checks in for Addison Barnes Pettit. That's 22. Tebby with the layup brings the score back to 2. Spartans are up 9-7. Gavin Pearson has the ball at the top of the key. Over to Myers. Myers back up top to Braden Pearson. Braden over to Barron. Barron drives inside, puts up a shot, and it finds its way in. That's 6 for him now. Yeah, he's leading the way for the Spartans tonight. That was number 12, Jeter Edwards, going coast to coast, putting it up and pulling the ball game back with 2 points. Coach Brown didn't like that. He elects to take a 30-second timeout. Cam, what are you liking so far that you see from the Spartans?
A very aggressive defensive game, only allowing 9 points as we are right around 11, 12 minutes into this ball game. We expected it to be a low-scoring game. I didn't quite expect this low, of course, but, we look, and Connersville is 7th in the state in defensive average. They're only allowing right around 40 points a game, and that's very impressive. You look at the teams they're up there with, and Wapahani, Westfield, Northwood, South Knox, a lot of big school teams they're up there in the rankings with, so very cool to see them up that high.
Yeah, we say it a lot that the first 140 against Connersville normally wins. I'm not too sure we're going to reach 40 tonight.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, but still plenty of ball game left.
Myers has it top of the key over to Pearson on the wing. That's Braden Pearson back up top to Myers. Myers guarded once again by Kai Dyer. He swings it over to Gavin Pearson on the wing, who gives it to Lucas Barron at the top of the key. Barron over to Braden Pearson. Braden back up to Gavin. Gavin over to Myers. Myers looks inside to Barron. Barron puts a shot up. Looked like they could have called something right there. No call. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spartans. Cam, they're letting them play tonight.
Yeah, they absolutely are, and I like that. A very rivalry game like we talked about, and the refs know that, so they're going to let them play a little bit.
Myers drives baseline, puts up a 15-footer. It's no good. Blaine Hornsby tips it into Edwards. Edwards up to Kai Dyer. Dyer drives inside. They're going to call that a foul on Lucas Barron, and Spartans fans are not happy.
No, they are not happy at all. That's Barron's second foul of the night, and that's the 7th team foul. That puts them in bonus pretty early. I mean, there's still 4:43 left to play in this first half, and they're already in the bonus.
Kai's first free throw, no good. That makes him 2 for 5 on the night from the stripe. Cam, he's not shooting it. He's not shooting it well tonight.
No, he isn't. Still with 5 points, though, but, a big three where he was wide open. But, free throws not been very solid tonight.
Awaiting Dyer's second free throw. It's up. It's good. Give him 6 tonight. Spartans lead cut down to 1.
You see Brady Cloyd check in there for Taco Pearson.
Gavin Pearson has it. He drives inside. He takes it all the way to the rim. He gets it to go, and he's fouled. And 1. Free throw upcoming. They're going to call, I believe that was, they're going to call Atkins on that. That's going to be his first foul, team 5th of the night. Gavin Pearson has a free throw upcoming.
A big free throw, with the and 1 completed. Didn't make it. That would have been a huge momentum changer, but the Spartans are up by 3 now.
Edwards has it. He drives baseline, puts up a shot. It falls. That's a tough shot right there. Good play by Edwards. Greensburg starting to pull the press. Brady Cloyd has it over to Gavin Pearson. Looks like Greensburg's going to pull that press back. Look for them to switch into kind of a zone here soon. It's going to take, they're calling an illegal screen on Blaine Hornsby right there. But watching tape on Greensburg, they're really good at switching from man to zone in the blink of an eye, and it's caught some offenses off guard, forced a lot of turnovers.
It has, defensive powerhouses. Greensburg is not ranked in the top 50 in the state, but, their defense is, it's showing tonight. They're very good closing the Spartans, or leading the Spartans only to 13 points.
That's Edwards that has it. He kicks it over. Dyer finds it in the corner. He's going to throw up a 3, and it's good. Greensburg is going to regain the lead at 15-13.
Yeah, that's 9 for Dyer tonight. He said he hadn't been shooting well. He's taken a lot of shots tonight, and it's still very early. And I don't expect that to change. He's a very good shooter, and he knows that, and so do the Spartans.
That's Barron from the 3. His 3's good. Spartans are going to retake the lead, 16-15.
Yeah, that's Barron's 9th as well. Both of them guys are having very good games tonight.
Dyer gives it up to McKenzie, over to Edwards. Edwards back up to Dyer. Dyer's going to drive inside, hand it off to Edwards. Edwards is going to put up a deep 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound. McKenzie That's Edwards, finds it up top, over to Dyer. Dyer's going to drive baseline. He's going to stop about 15 foot, kick it back outside to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to drive inside. He had it chipped away, but Dyer finds it at the top of the key, wide open once again, and his three's good again. He's got 12 tonight.
Yeah, he does. A little miscommunication. It looked like everybody was going for the ball there for the Spartans, 3 players, and it just left Dyer wide open right at the top of the key. And, I mean, like we said earlier, them wide open shots he's going to make.
Cloyd from the corner. He's no good off the front of the rim. We have a whistle. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call Jack McKenzie of the Pirates.
That is his third.
They're going to call him on a hook. I didn't see it. Barnes Pettit's going to check back into the ball game. And it looks like, is that Taco Pearson that checked in for Brady Cloyd?
Yes.
James Williams up to Braden Pearson, over to Myers. Myers over to Gavin Pearson, back up to Myers. Myers wants to throw it inside. Back over to Braden Pearson, over to Gavin Pearson in the corner, back up to Braden Pearson. Kai Dyer jumped the pass, knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, something I want to point out is that's Jack McKenzie's third foul. We talked about it, getting their key players in foul trouble, and he's got 3, and we're not even we still have 2:07 left in this first half. And I mean, that's key.
Braxton Myers set to take the ball out for the Spartans. He throws it over to James Williams, who gives it up to Gavin Pearson. Pearson bringing it across the key. Over to Barron on the wing, back up top to Gavin Pearson. Gavin Pearson over to Braden Pearson. Over to Barron in the corner. Barron back up to Braden Pearson. Over to Gavin Pearson. They're going to give it to Barron in the corner. Barron fumbled it, but regained it. Give it to Taco Pearson in the corner. He's going to chuck up a 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. Edwards comes down with it. He's going to try to go coast to coast, get stopped. Barnes Pettit's going to take a deep 3. It's no good.
Yeah, Barnes knew that was not going in. As soon as he shot it, he instantly took off towards the rim. He knew it was going to be short. He just didn't get his rebound.
Something notable to point out is Barnes Pettit has actually taken more 3-point attempts than he has 2-point attempts this year. Barron over to Gavin Pearson. Pearson's going to take a 3 in the corner. It's no good. Braxton Myers is going to come down with the rebound.
That should be Dyer's second.
Yeah, they're going to call Dyer on that. Yeah, they
Yes,
are.
they are.
They're going to call Kai Dyer on that. That's going to be his second, team 7th. It's going to bring Braxton Myers to the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up here. Huge free throws. But, you know, Kai Dyer, not necessarily in bad foul trouble, but 2 fouls, and we're not even at halftime yet. Still a minute and 4 seconds till halftime, so that's key.
Buddy Myers' free throw, it's up. It's no good. Front of the rim. You know, Spartans haven't been shooting the free throw exceptionally well this year.
They have not.
I don't know the exact percent, but I know it is under 70%.
It has hurt them in a lot of games so far this year.
Especially Shelbyville.
And Delta.
Looks like Greensburg's going to hold it. They want the last shot. A little over 40 seconds left to play in this half. Braxton Myers is going to apply a little pressure on him. They're going to get a count going. Edwards shakes him off of him. He's going to give it to Barnes Pettit, who has it deep, guarded by Braxton Myers. They kick it over to Tebby. Tebby hands it off to Edwards. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Absolutely no pressure by the Spartans right now. There's Kai Dyer with it. You think Greensburg's going to want him to shoot it. He's going to drive inside, going to throw up a shot. He's going to get, oh, they're going to call a travel.
Yeah.
The ref threw up a fist and then changed his mind real quick, called a travel. With a little under 5 seconds left to play in this one, there's still time for a good shot right here by the Spartans, as Brady Cloyd is going to check in, and so is Josh Williams. The Spartans putting their dead-eye shooters into the game.
Yeah, they are, you know, expecting them to get a big 3 shot, give them the 1-point lead going into the half.
Josh Williams has it. He's pushing up the court. He's going to take a 3 from the wing. It's going to be no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Barnes Pettit. That brings us to halftime. Spartans find themselves down 2, score 18-16. Cam, not much offense in that first half.
No, not much offense at all. I can't remember exactly. Was it 4-5 at the end of the first quarter or something like that? Just not much offense, a lot of defense, a lot of turnovers, a lot of silly turnovers, and a lot of no calls so far in this game. But it's been a physical game, and with these two teams and this rivalry, and the history behind these two. I mean, you look at last year, the big sectional loss that Connersville took when they were favorites coming into the sectional. I think it shows a lot that this game is still so close. The Spartans have definitely not given up, and the Greensburg Pirates aren't going away anytime soon.
Start of halftime, Spartans find themselves down 18-16. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Back here in Greensburg, Cam, score 18-16. I believe you have the scoring recap for the first half. Can we hear that real quick?
Yeah, we'll start off with Greensburg, and leading the way is Kai Dyer, the guy we expected to lead the way with 12 points. Jeter Edwards with 4, and Tebby with 2. That rounds them out to 18 at the end of the first half. Then we'll skip over to Connersville. Leading the way is Lucas Barron with 9. Braden Pearson with 3, and Gavin Pearson and Braxton Myers with 2 apiece, leaving them at 16 at the end of the first half.
Cam, what did you see that you liked from the Spartans in this first half? We didn't see a lot of offense in the first half, but we still did some good things.
Good aggressive defense. We knew coming into this game that the Pirates like to score a lot. They like to run their own game, not necessarily play a whole lot of defense. Almost you call it lazy on the side of the defense for Greensburg. But, both teams have stepped up on the defensive side tonight. As you can tell, neither team is at 20 points at the end of the first half, and that is rare to see in a high school basketball game. You usually see at least 20, 25 points at the end of the first half, and we're at 18-16. So the defense isn't going to stop anytime soon. I expect that to carry over. At the end of the first quarter, it was 4-5, Greensburg leading the way, and Greensburg put up 13 there, and Connersville put up 12 to put it to a 2-point game at the end of the half.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot before. I thought Josh Williams would be heavy in the scoring column tonight, but he had 2 quick fouls early on, and it just saw him on the bench early and often in the first half of the Spartans.
Yeah, it did. He has 2 fouls. Luke Barron has 2 fouls. But then you skip over and look to Greensburg, and Jack McKenzie has 3 fouls, and he hasn't scored yet tonight. And he is one of their big scorers, big offensive threats. And you look over at Kai Dyer, who has 2 fouls. He has 12 points but 2 fouls, not necessarily in foul trouble, but 1 or 2 more, and he's going to be sitting this game.
You take a look at it, that Greensburg press that we saw there towards the end of the first half, we broke it, but it just seems like we were kind of jittery. We turned around and saw the press, and it was just kind of there. They were just jittery. You'd like to see the Spartans slow down. It seemed like Greensburg didn't really speed them up much, but when they did, it was easily noticeable.
Yeah, I don't think the Spartans got sped up hardly at all, and I don't think Greensburg got sped up hardly at all. Both teams were running their offenses, and both teams were running their slow defenses as well. And that's what you expected coming into this game. I mean, I know we've talked about defense all night, and I feel like a broken record, but that's just how it is. The defense in this game has been phenomenal, and I don't expect that to change going into the second half.
Cam, if you're Coach Brown, what are you telling the boys right now at halftime?
Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, shots are going to start falling. They've had a lot of threes that haven't fallen yet in this game. But I think you just keep shooting the ball. Don't change too much. This is still a 2-point game, very doable game. Keep up the pressure on the defense, but just be careful. The refs are letting them play a lot. We hope towards the end of this game that it doesn't start getting the soft fouls like we see sometimes. Hopefully they keep that same intensity, but be prepared for the game to get kind of soft there towards the end. And don't get into foul trouble. You expect Josh Williams and Lucas Barron to both be getting that conversation right now. Just relax. Don't be reaching to try and stay as straight up as possible. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do, but it's just play your game, really. This isn't a bad game for either team. Both teams are playing pretty well. Some sloppy turnovers on both sides, but like I said, just play your game. That's what coaches tell. That's what both coaches are telling each team.
I know we looked a lot at him in pregame, but I want to take a look back at him. He has 12 of Greensburg's 18 points right now, and that's Kai Dyer, the senior guard for the Greensburg Pirates.
Yeah, 6 of those points have came from wide open threes. I think that's one thing the Spartans have to clean up. But it hasn't been bad. There's only been 2 opportunities where there have been wide open threes, and we said it 9 times out of 10, Kai Dyer is going to make those threes. But you look, and he hasn't shot the free throw well. I don't know exactly what he is from the free throw line right now, but it is not as good as I would have expected coming into the game.
Yeah, he's shooting 3 from 6 from the free throw line right now. His very first attempt up there, had a chance to put Greensburg up early. Missed them both. But since then, he's settled down, and he's really settled into his game.
Yeah, he has. Like I said, I believe he's only hit 2 threes. Maybe he's hit a third one. I'm not exactly sure, but I know the 2 that were wide open. And, it was just a simple man switch miscommunication from the Spartans. Like I said, it only happened twice, but you can't do that with Kai Dyer. He's going to take those opportunities and run with them.
Yeah, we talked about Connorsville's hard-nosed defense. They're similar, but they're different from Greensburg's defense. We've seen it a couple times tonight where Greensburg is just you look down there and you blink and they're in a zone. They've done really well at it tonight. They forced a few turnovers from the Spartans. But as you look at the Spartans' defense, I believe ever since Coach Brown's been there, they've played that hard, tough man where they don't want you scoring over 35 points in a ball game.
No, absolutely not. I mean, you look, and the Spartans are 7th in the state right now, and defensive average per game sitting at 40.11. Very impressive. Like I said earlier, a lot of big teams up there they're with. But like you said, that hard-nosed defense, it shows a lot, and that's what Connorsville is known for. Their hard-nosed defense and their slow offense. Coach Brown has stayed true to his character, and he has not changed a bit when it comes to, his offense and defense.
We got about 1:30 left to go in the halftime show. When we come back, we will recap the scoring and get ready for the second half tip-off. We will be right back in 30 seconds.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you: in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Get set to take the floor for the second half of this highly anticipated rematch. Cam, what do you think Greensburg's talking about in their huddle right now?
Keep shooting the ball, keep doing what you're doing, keep the defense up. neutralize the key guys for the Spartans. Tried to slow down Lucas Barron. I know he only has 9, but the Spartans only scored 16 points. So, if they can slow him down, that's going to be key, as it appears that nobody else is really scoring. You look at Josh Williams, and he got into foul trouble early. He'll come out and start this quarter. I have no doubt the starters will be back on the floor. But, neutralizing a few guys for Greensburg would probably really seal this game for them.
I'm looking at the statistical leaders in the state, and they have Lawrence North at 25th in the state, averaging just under 68 points a game. And, Cam, if I'm not mistaken, we held them to 47, 48 points in that ball game last week. Just another staple of Connersville's defense.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I said earlier, the defense is what Connersville is known for.
As the second half gets underway, that's Myers who has it in the corner. He looks inside to Josh. Josh gives it up to his brother James, who fumbles it. Lucas Barron comes down with it. He spins inside. He's going to put it up. No good.
But a foul.
He's going to get fouled. This will be interesting to see who they call it on.
I'm going to say Barnes Pennant. Yep. His team's first of the half.
You'd like to see Barnes Pettit get in foul trouble here too, as he hasn't scored as of late, but as we see on paper, he can turn it on.
Yeah, that's 10 points there for Lucas Barron. We talked about Greensburg neutralizing him or slowing him down, and they've already got him at the free throw line.
Barron's second free throw's up and good. He ties the ball game at 18. That is his 11th point of the night. McKenzie has it on the wing. Up top to Dyer. We got a whistle, and it looks like they're going to call an illegal screen on Greensburg.
I'm going to say Atkins. Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be number 32.
His team second of the half. Two quick fouls there for Greensburg. That's something you want to see if you're a Spartan fan. Get the Spartans shooting 1-1 and in the bonus early.
I just like to note that is Braxton Myers' third time that he's caused a penalty tonight on the Greensburg offense. He's just not afraid to give up his body.
Yeah, there's a lot of aggressiveness, letting him play.
Good steal right there by James Williams. He's going to put it up, and it's good for 2. We got an official timeout. It looks like number 32, Justin Atkins for the Pirates is hurt. He's doubled over. He was grabbing at his nose. I don't know if he caught an elbow.
The Greensburg coach is not happy. He is already went to run one ref and go into the other to see his player. A good play there by James Williams. I don't know how clean it was down there, but from here it looked like he simply just stripped it right from his hands. Atkins didn't have good enough hold on the ball clearly, and that was an easy 2 points for James Williams and his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, it looked like James almost surprised the Greensburg defense, as Greensburg's coach, he's mad. He's coming back towards. You just wonder how much longer he's going to be able to be out here without getting attacked.
Yeah.
As the other officials coming over to try to pull him, they're actually going to make McKenzie come out of they're going to make Atkins come out of this game. They're going to sub in number 22 Tebby. Tebby's been a key role for the Pirates tonight with, McKenzie being in foul trouble early. McKenzie's got it up top. He's going to kick over to Dyer. Dyer back up to, that's Barnes Pettit that has it on the wing, over to Dyer. That's McKenzie. Back up to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive. Looks like it was a clean play, but they're going to call a foul, and I believe that's going to be Josh Williams, and that's going to be his third, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, they're going to call that one on Josh Williams. That's his third. Braden Pearson set to check back into the ballgame for the Spartans.
Yeah, an interesting call there. That's 2 interesting calls so far to start this first half.
Edwards' first free throw up. It's good. He's got 5 tonight. He's going to cut the lead back to 1. Awaiting Edwards' second free throw. It's up. It's good. Ball game tied at 20. Gavin Pearson bringing the ball up. guarded by Edwards. Looks like he had it poked. Pearson gets it back.
A lot of defensive pressure from Greensburg, especially Edwards on Gavin Pearson, trying to make him make a mistake, and he nearly did, and nearly turned the ball over.
Barron has it. He looks inside to Myers. Myers guarded by Dyer. He gives it back up to Barron. Barron back inside to James Williams. James tried to throw it inside, but it looked like he got kicked, and they are going to call it. It's a kickball violation on number 22, Abe Tebby. Spartans are going to have Gavin Pearson taking the ball out for him. They give it up to Myers in the corner. Myers up to Braden Pearson.
Yeah, Spartans slowing down, getting in their offense. Definitely not getting sped up by Greensburg tonight.
What a move right there by Lucas Barron. He couldn't convert. Looks like Edwards went coast to coast. Could have been called goaltending. They didn't call it. Looks like a foul right there. That's really aggressive basketball. At some point, they're going to have to pull this one back in and rein it back in.
Yeah, they're going to eventually have to start calling fouls as this is getting way too out of hand.
We have an official timeout, and I don't know what's going on. The officials over there talking to Greensburg's coach. Did they just give Coach Brown a tech? It looks like they're talking about who may be shooting the free throws for Greensburg. No, never mind. They're going to – that's weird. I don't know why. Why would they stop the game right there? They didn't give a foul or –
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe a
warning, sideline warnings maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Trying to rein this game in. I don't know why they would have stopped the game. They didn't call a foul. They just let the Spartans take the ball back out of bounds.
Edwards did go down hard after his shot, but he got back up after he was down for a second. But, I mean, he was already down the court. I don't know what that one was about.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before in a game. Lucas Barron over to Braden Pearson, back up top to Myers. Myers with the ball screen from James Williams. He gets it. It goes nowhere. Gives it to Barron. Barron over to Myers. Myers into the corner to Gavin Pearson. Back up top to Myers. Myers back over to Gavin Pearson. Back over to Myers to Barron. Barron gets a ball screen. He's dribbling around on the wing. He gives it to James Williams at the high post. Back over to Myers.
Very aggressive game down low for, I mean, whoever's down low. James Williams, Braxton Myers, and Lucas Barron are all going at it down low with their man.
Yeah, it looks like the Spartans have a three-man big going in right now. Really good rotation. As Barron gives it to Myers, they're going to call a foul. And I believe that's going to be number 22, Abe Tebby. That's going to be his second foul, team third. As we see Josh Williams check back into the ball game. Straight up right now for Josh Williams. He can't afford to get his fourth foul. The Spartans really need him on the floor. Myers put up a shot, but they're going to call a travel. Another turnover by the Spartans. It's going to be Greensburg basketball. Score tied at 20 with a little over 4.5 left to play.
Yeah, an interesting call there. Not sure if that was a travel or not. Either way, they made the call. We don't have a say in it clearly. So we'll play on.
That's Kai Dyer driving inside. He's going to put up a shot. It's poked away. Josh Williams comes down with it. Josh running the floor. He kicks it out to Gavin Pearson. Pearson drives sideline, gives it to James Williams. James puts it up and gets it to go. Spartans regain the lead at 22-20. That's going to be James' fourth point of the night. Another steal by Josh Williams. He's going to put it up himself, and he's going to get it to go. I believe that's Josh's first points of the ball game, and it is. Greensburg's going to call a timeout. They're going to call a full timeout. So I believe they're going to take a minute break, so will we. We will be right back in 1 minute.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer, for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Back here in Greensburg as the Spartans find themselves up 24-20 over the Greensburg Pirates. Cam, that was a crazy little sequence right there we had.
Yeah, it was. It got very, very physical there for a second, and the refs were just letting it play. I think it's very interesting that they continued the game on. There definitely could have been a foul on Connorsville, or maybe even a couple fouls when that guy went up, and even when Connorsville had the ball, a couple fouls on Greensburg. So just letting them play, a couple interesting calls in that weird sequence, as you could call it, but play on as the Spartans have a 4-point lead now.
Kai Dyer has it. He kicks it over to Barnes Pettit. Back up to McKenzie, back over to Barnes Pettit. He's going to drive inside, kick out to McKenzie, back over to Dyer. Dyer back to Barnes Pettit. He looks inside to McKenzie. It's poked away by Braxton Myers. Braxton splitting them both. He's going to jump stop, put it up, and he's going to get 2 more. That's his 4th point of the night. Spartans find themselves up 26-20.
Yeah, good run here for the Spartans. A 6-0 run, actually. I don't know the exact time, but it's been a good minute since Greensburg has scored. We'll see how long this run can last.
Dyer puts up a floater. He's going to get it to go off the glass. That's Dyer's 14th point of the night. He brings the lead back to 4 as Josh Williams has it on the wing. He's going to drive inside, jump stop, put something up. It's not going to go, but they are going to call a foul on, I think that's McKenzie. Yeah, they're going to call that one on McKenzie.
4th.
That's McKenzie's 4th. And we're just
a late
under.
whistle.
Yeah, we're just under halfway to go in the 3rd quarter. Greensburg may be without him for a while now.
Yeah, he hasn't scored in this game. Got 4 fouls. I don't expect him to come back in the game till maybe the start of the 4th or middle of the start of the 4th quarter. With 4 fouls, I mean, I don't expect to see him much more tonight.
Josh's first free throw was good. We're waiting on his second. It goes up and it's good. Josh has 4 points on the night, and he stretches that lead back to 6. Edwards over to Dyer. Dyer gets a screen. He's going to drive inside, pull up the 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Josh Williams. Josh is bringing it up. Looked like he wanted to pass it, but I don't know if it got poked away or what. I know Greensburg's not happy about that call. They thought maybe a carrying should have been called. It's not called, and Barron has the ball to top the key.
Yeah, not sure exactly what happened there, but as you said, Greensburg was not happy that there was not something called. The fans are letting them have it, and, coaches have been letting them have it all night, though.
Good look right there by Josh Williams to find Blaine Hornsby on the block. Blaine puts it up. He gets 2 to go. That's going to be his first 2 points of the night, and that's going to stretch the lead to Connorsville. For Connorsville, 2-8. I believe that's their biggest lead of the night. We got a whistle. I believe they're going to call. Yep, they're going to call Gavin Pearson on the block.
His team's second of the half.
Looks like if Gavin got his feet set right there, they might have called the charge. Another big momentum. Barnes Pettit has it over to Edwards. Edwards drives baseline, pulls up from 17 feet. It's no good off the back of the rim. He missed long. Greensburg got the rebound, give it to Barnes Pettit. He put it up. It's going to fall, and he has a free throw attempt upcoming.
Yeah, that'll be Josh's 4th foul. It did not appear that there was very much contact there at all. It looked like Josh actually tried to avoid contact. Not sure. That's a tough call. There's been a lot of tough calls tonight, but that is his 4th foul in the game.
Pettit missed his free throw. Rebound by the Spartans. Gavin Pearson bringing the ball up. He'll kick it over to Braden Pearson on the wing. Braden over to Myers, top of the key, guarded by Kai Dyer. Over to Gavin Pearson. Back up top to Braxton Myers. Gavin Pearson back over to Myers. Really good defense by the Pirates right here. It's like Myers is dribbling around. He finally gives it up to Braden Pearson. Braden tries to drive inside, kicks it over to Myers in the corner. Myers finds Barron inside. Barron looking to make a move. He goes up with it. It's no good off the front of the rim. And it looks like Barron's going to get called with a reach over. That's going to be Barron's third foul of the night and the team's fourth foul.
Yeah, that's Barron with 3 and Josh with 4. 2 of your key guys with in foul trouble, and we're not into the fourth quarter yet. As Coach Brown, obviously wanting an explanation. It looked like it could have been a jump ball, and then once Barron realized, he tried to pull his hands back, but ultimately too late.
You mentioned it earlier. They let him play here early, but as of late, it seems like it's gotten ticky-tacky. Already 8 fouls in the third quarter. Number 14, Kai Dyer, who has it. He gives it up to Edwards. Edwards awfully close to a backcourt violation.
Yeah, as you see Dyer sitting in the corner, you expect him to take this last shot here.
Edwards actually goes up with it, and he gets it to go. Tough shot right there by Edwards. Braden Pearson gives it up to Barron, but Barron does not get the shot off in time. At the end of 3, the Spartans find themselves up 30-26. They need to stay out of foul trouble.
Yep.
Josh Williams really came on for him right there, but he picked up his 4th, and it was just too late. Also another one. Lucas Barron has his 4th foul.
Yeah,
what's something that the Spartans need to do in the fourth quarter to keep this lead up and get their revenge on Greensburg from sectionals last year?
Keep spreading the ball around. They're running their own offense, and they're getting their own looks, not being spread out by Greensburg in the slightest bit, and it shows tonight on the scoreboard. They're definitely playing their slow, low-scoring game with 30 at the end of 3. But, the defense is staying strong. Not sure exactly what's going on with the foul calls right now. Like you said, they might be getting a little ticky-tacky, a little soft, which is something we talked about that we didn't want to see because, the first half was very, very aggressive. But, that's what happens. We've seen that a lot this year. That seems to be the case this year. Refs let them play in the first half, and then the second half it starts to get ticky-tacky, really soft calls. You got Josh Williams out, not for the game, but probably for most of the fourth quarter for the Spartans, as he has 4 fouls. And the same thing goes for Jack McKenzie for Greensburg. He also has 4 fouls, and you don't expect to see him a lot in this fourth quarter, as both of them guys are 1 foul away from being out of the game.
I want to take a look at something right here. As some fans were nice enough to give us a state statistical leader. 2 games that Connersville has played pretty recently in Richmond and Lawrence North are both averaging margins of winning by 13.55 for Richmond and 13.75 for Lawrence North. Of course, we beat Richmond by 2 and lost to Lawrence North by, I believe it was 3.
Yep.
Really good defense by the Spartans this season, and as of the past few seasons. Coach Brown, really hard-nosed defense. Myers has it on the block. It's like he's trying to find somebody. Good look right there by Myers to find Gavin Pearson. Pearson missed his block layup.
Yeah, a tough layup there. He found himself a lot deeper under the basket than it appeared that he anticipated to be. And he went up with it and ultimately was really met with the rim.
Taco Pearson takes a really big 3 right there. Stretches the Connersville lead to 7 at 33-26.
Yeah, that's his 6th point of the night. Second 3 of the night. He's been shooting the ball pretty well this year. Hasn't taken a whole lot of shots, but when he does, he's pretty reliable from out beyond the arc.
Dyer drives inside. They're going to
call a
foul on, I believe that's Blaine Hornsby.
Yep.
It's going to be his second. He had that offensive moving screen earlier. He's going to come out of the ball game. James Williams is going to check back into the ball game for him.
Yeah, that's a 5th foul on the Spartans in this quarter as they now have a 7-point lead. That's something you definitely don't want to do, is put the Greensburg Pirates in the bonus.
Dyer has it. He's looking to drive baseline, gets stopped. He's going to take a 3 from the corner. It rattles out but number 34, Jack McKenzie was right there to get it. He's put up is no good, but he's going to get fouled. They're going to call Gavin Pearson on the foul.
Yeah, it'll be his third foul, team sixth.
Team 6, McKenzie goes to the line for the Pirates.
McKenzie will go for his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like it could have went either way. McKenzie's first free throw is good. Awaiting his second. He puts it up, and it is also good.
That is his first 2 points of the night.
Greensburg brings that deficit back down to 5.
Here's that press.
Really good job right there by the Spartans to break it. Looks like Greensburg's going to fall back into the half-court defense, excuse me. That's Braden Pearson has it at the top of the key over to Myers. Myers looks inside to James Williams. James going to work. Kicks it out to Gavin Pearson in the wing. Gavin gives it back into James. James back in McKenzie down. His put-up's no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and he's going to get fouled by, what are they going to call Edwards, I think? How many fouls is that on Edwards tonight?
That is his first, team's fifth.
Something notable right here, the Spartans as a whole have 6 fouls. One more, and they're going to put Greensburg in the bonus as we see James Williams miss his first free throw. And Greensburg, as a team, has 5 fouls, 2 more, and the Spartans will be in the bonus. Something both teams don't want to see.
No, not at all.
James Williams puts his second. It's no good. James can't get either to fall.
That's something, the Spartans have struggled with this year. We talked about it. I feel like we talk about it every game. Free throws, man. It hurt us in the Delta game and the Shelbyville game. And tonight, we haven't been very good from the free throw line either.
McKenzie gives it up to Dyer. Dyer back up at center court. Scanning over the offense. He's going to get a ball screen from Bryce Stringer. He gives it up to Edwards. Edwards over to Stringer. Stringer over to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to drive inside. Look to take it himself, but they're going to call a travel. Spartan fans are happy about that one. Really good call right there by the officials.
Yeah, like you said, a good call there by the official. Made the right call. There was no foul there. McKenzie just, of course, took one too many steps.
Here comes that Greensburg press again. Number 12, Jeter Edwards, gets his hand in there and knocks it out. Spartans stay with the ball.
See Josh Williams checking in for his brother, James Williams. He will be taking the ball out now. He is in the game with 5:31 left. He has 4 fouls on him, 1 more, and Josh will be gone from this game.
Coach Brown told him, dude, you got to play with your hands up. And 1 more foul and he's gone.
Yeah, I seen a lot of coaches telling him that there as he was coming on.
Josh finds the ball. He gives it up to Braden Pearson. Braden back over to Josh. Josh is going to get the foul on Jeter Edwards. It's going to be Edwards' second foul. Pirates' 6th foul.
One more, yeah.
It'll be Spartans will be in bonus. 1 more for either team, and we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way out. Gavin Pearson has it at the top of the key. Over to Braden Pearson. Back up to Gavin Pearson. It looks like he got bumped. And they're going to call on Dyer. Yeah, they're going to call Kai for that one.
Third, team 7th. Gavin Pearson will have an opportunity to make this either a 6 or 7 point game here with some free throws.
Team 7. Puts Gavin Pearson at the line for the 1-1.
This looks like James Williams is going to check in
Returns for Connersville.
for Josh Williams. It looks like maybe Coach Brown's going to try to keep him out on defense and sub him back in to help break that Greensburg press.
First one is good for Gavin Pearson, his 3rd of the night, extending that points lead to 6.
Gavin gets his second to go. He's got 4.
Putting the Spartans up by 7 with right around 5 minutes to play.
Just above 5 minutes left to play in this one. Stringer has it. Being double teamed, he kicks it over to McKenzie. McKenzie back up to Edwards. Edwards back over to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to drive baseline. He's met by a group of Spartans. They're going to call a foul, and I believe that they're going to call it on Barron. McKenzie's shot is good. He's going to have a free throw attempt. And we're going to call it on, actually, I'm sorry, on 42, James Williams. That's going to be his first foul.
You see Josh Williams come back in for his brother James.
You hate to see it that the Spartans got a foul called on them, but that is only James's first, better than Barron would have been fourth.
McKenzie completes the and one, pulling that back to a 4-point game.
Myers has it. He gives it over to Josh. Josh saves that one from going out of bounds, gets it across the time zone. He's guarded by Edwards. They're going to call it Edwards on a foul, and he doesn't like that.
That is his third foul. He has picked up 3 quick ones here in this fourth quarter, probably within 2 minutes or so, putting Josh Williams at the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Josh has been one of the better free throw shooters on this team. Look for him to knock both of these down right here. He knocks the first one down,
putting the Spartans ahead by 5.
23 points.
Awaiting his second. It's up, and it's good. Josh gets both of them to go. He pulls that lead to 6.
With his 6th point of the night, you see Blaine Hornsby checking for Josh Williams. Spartans being very smart about having Josh in the game, not putting him in on defensive possessions, or trying to prevent him being on defensive possessions to prevent him from picking up that 5th and final foul.
McKenzie's got it at the top of the key. He gives it up to Dyer. Dyer hands it off to Edwards. Edwards back to McKenzie. McKenzie fumbled that one. Oh, back over to Dyer. Dyer over to McKenzie, over to Edwards. Gives it to Dyer. Dyer back over to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive inside, put up a little floater from 15 feet. He's going to get it to go. He's going to pull it back within 4, and I believe that is his 10th of the night. We got a little scrum here on the floor. Greensburg gets the ball back.
Yeah, Edwards just took it away there off the inbound pass and gave Greensburg, a chance to pull this to a 1-possession game.
Dyer's got it at the top of the key. He's looking to shoot it right here. If you leave him even slightly open, he's guarded by the junior Blaine Hornsby. He's going to pull it from 15 foot and get it to go.
It's his 16th of the night as he pulls this to a 2-point game. Coach Brown is not happy, meeting his team at the half court.
He's not happy about the turnover. Not much you can do right there on the defensive side of Blaine Hornsby. Really, really shifty and good move right there by Kai Dyer to shift open and get that 15-footer.
Yeah, it absolutely was. That puts Dyer at 16. He kind of had a slow start to the night. We talked about it. I think he's still 3 for 6 from the free throw line. He missed his first 2 free throws of the night, and we're a little skeptical about his shooting. On paper, it's been very good, and it has really came alive here as he has 16 points. His pull-up jumper from 15 feet is phenomenal, and his three-pointer, most of his three-pointers have came when he was wide open tonight. The Spartans have slowed that down. I don't think he's really got any opportunities wide open in the second half, or if he has, they've been very minimum, and that's something the Spartans had to do, and I honestly think that's key to why they have the lead right now.
That lead is to the score of 37-35 with a little under 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. Looks like Josh Williams will make his way back out on the floor. He still has 4 fouls. He has to be very cautious late in this game, especially if this one goes to overtime.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, they're only putting him in on offensive possessions or trying their best to keep him on offensive possessions. That's best. If he draws an offensive foul, that's more than likely on him. If he picks up a defensive foul, that could go either way. So trying to prevent him from picking up his 5th and final foul.
Gavin Pearson over to Braden Pearson on the wing. Braden drives inside, kicks over to Gavin. Gavin looking inside, doesn't throw it. Back over to Braden. Braden's going to try to drive inside. He's stopped by McKenzie. Over to Gavin.
Defense
Gavin inside.
Battles down low.
Gavin looks inside to Myers. Back out to Braden. Over to Gavin again. Gavin gives it inside to Myers once more, and they're going to call a foul. Good call right there. That foul is going to go on number 22, Abe Tevy.
His third of the night, team's ninth, I believe.
Yeah, that's going to be team's ninth.
Yep.
One more, and the Spartans will be in the double bonus.
Yeah, Braxton Myers, big opportunity to pull this with to more than likely a two-possession game. He makes his
This
first
one's good right there for Myers. He has
Put him-
one more coming. That extends the lead to 3 at 38-35.
That puts him at 5 on the night.
42, James Williams, in for Connersville.
James Williams is set to check into the ball game for number 5, Braden Pearson. We talked about it before. Braden Pearson and Blaine Hornsby, really good bench roles for the Spartans. They've come up big tonight as Braxton Myers gets his second free throw to go. He extends the Spartan lead to 4. It's number 12, Jeter Edwards, dribbling it up around the top of the key. He gives it over to Dyer. Dyer shot fake, drives inside, puts up a tough shot. He gets it to go. He is playing really, really good right now.
He is. I mean, he is not necessarily unstoppable, but he is playing a very, very tough game.
Good look right there by Josh Williams to find his brother James Williams on the block. 4-2. Spartans extend that lead over to 4.
Yeah, that's James' 6th of the night. Good find there by Josh's brother.
Kai kicks it over to Barnes Pettit, who kicks it over to Edwards. Edwards from 3. He's good. So
Edwards 13th of the night.
They're going to pull this game back within 1. I believe we have a timeout on the floor. We have a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, quick timeout just to talk things over. I believe that was Coach Brown in Connersville who called that.
No, it's going to be Greensburg.
Or Greensburg called that, excuse me. He's trying to set up a game plan to slow down the Spartans. The Spartans have broke the half court or the full court press 2 or 3 times now, and Greensburg is looking to stop that or minimize that. If they have Spartans gotten 2 or 3 open looks, and just kept pulling away from Greensburg. Greensburg with a big shot here, looking to change the momentum as they have it in their hands right now.
Cam, what do you think the Spartans are talking about right now? We can stand up. We can see Coach Brown's whiteboard. He's shaking it around. He's fired up right now. We have a really good ball game on our hands.
Yeah, just looking for the open guy. One more foul, and the Spartans are shooting double bonus. 2 free throws guaranteed. Just looking to get the ball in here, maybe pick up that 10th foul against Greensburg, and just be slow. Don't get rushed here. You got a 1-point game in your favor. You have the ball here. Get a good possession, get a good shot, good look. And I honestly think that's all Coach Brown could ask for right now.
Josh Williams has it. He hands it off to Gavin Pearson over to Myers. Myers finds Josh in the corner. Back up to Myers. Back over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin gives it up to Josh. Josh trying to drive inside but wants to be careful. He has 4 fouls. He does not want to pick up a 5th. He gives it to Gavin Pearson in the corner. Gavin dribbling around up top. Wanted to give it to Myers, but
Myers being closely guarded by Dyer. Dyer is giving Myers no opportunity to get the ball as this game is now under a minute to play.
Josh Williams has it. He's going to put up a floater. It's no good. Edwards is going to come down with the rebound. Greensburg has possession with a little over 40 seconds left to play in this one.
Timeout, Greensburg. Good call there. Set up a good play you want, a play that's been successful for you in the year. Greensburg has the momentum in their hands right now. Hit the 3, called the timeout. Stopped the Spartans on a defensive possession, kept the defense aggression up really high, and with 41 seconds left in this ball game, they have the ball in their hands down by 1, setting up a play I have no doubt that has been successful for them or that they know can be successful.
You got to think that Kai Dyer is either gonna have Kai or Jeter Edwards take this final shot.
Yeah, your 2 main guys taking this final shot. Edwards with 13 and Dyer with 18. You definitely expect one of them guys to be getting the ball here. Even McKenzie came in late. He got into foul trouble early, but he's got 5 points on the night.
The second horn blows. The Spartans and Pirates are set to come back. A little over 40 seconds left to go in this one, Cam. Spartans up 1. Really good ball game.
Yeah, I mean, a ball game that we about expected. This outcome, looking at last year's games and this year's game.
Spartans are going to call a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be right back with you in 30 seconds.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Back here in Greensburg, number 34, Jack McKenzie has the ball. He's going to give it up to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Gavin Pearson. Gives it back to McKenzie.
Braxton Myers is guarding Dyer, or they just switched now, but Braxton Myers was guarding Dyer very closely.
McKenzie has it back up to Dyer. Looks like the Pirates are going to like to take the last shot here. There's Dyer, puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound by Lucas Barron. He secures it, gives it to Josh Williams. And they have a whistle, and it looks like the Spartans are going to call a timeout to secure this one. Looks like they're going to call a full timeout. They're going to take a minute break. So are we. We will be right back with you in 60 seconds.
Find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
With 5.6 seconds left to go, they are up 1. Cam, really good rebound right there by Lucas Barron.
Yeah, very good rebound. You got to get the ball in cleanly here, as there is a clean look.
Good play right there by the Spartans. Josh Williams got it. They're just passing it around. Braxton Myers putting it up. It goes. Add 2 more to the scoreboard. Spartans find themselves up 43-40 at the end of this one. Cam, they got their revenge.
Yes, they absolutely did, and they got it in a big way. I think they're 43, 3-point win. A very good game all around. Both teams played very impressive. Like I said, just overall a good game.
We have the scoring recap, but we will be right back in 30 seconds to go over everything. Good win by the Spartans. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here in Greensburg as the Connorsville Spartans find themselves victorious tonight, 43-40. Cam, can we get the scoring recap for tonight?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Greensburg. Leading the way was Kai Dyer with 18. Following him in suit was Jeter Edwards with 8. Following him was McKenzie with 5. And Tibby and Barnes Pennant both had 2. Rounding out the scoring for Greensburg, putting them at 40 points, ending this game. Then we'll skip over to Connorsville. Number 34, Luke Sparran, leading the way with 11. Following him was Braxton Myers with 8. Josh Williams and James Williams, the brothers, both with 6 apiece. Braden Pearson with 6 as well, 2 big threes from him tonight. Gavin Pearson with 4, and Blaine Horsby rounding out the scoring with 2, leaving the Spartans at 43.
Cam, really good win tonight, but as we look into the schedule, we have a really big rivalry matchup tomorrow night at the Bowl. Newcastle comes to town. Should be a really good game. We hope to see you guys at the Bowl. If not, tune in tomorrow night at 7:30. Thanks for watching. This has been an SSN broadcast.
Yeah, we on the work. Yeah, team run it up. Work. This ain't a game. I came with the game. Look how we run it. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Ayy, whole team limitless. Never settle, we above. Whole crowd showing love. Yeah. Cause we up. We on the up. Team going up. The team going up. We run it up. We run it. We on the up. Yeah, we on the work. Yeah, team run it up. Work. This ain't a game. I came with the game. Look how we run it. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Ayy, whole team limitless. Never settle, we above. Whole crowd showing love. Yeah.